I had a very busy time, okay, during just before the Chinese New Year, okay. My mom actually uh, my one of the day, okay, on 7th of February, I actually returned home and my dad told me my mom couldn't walk, okay, um, suddenly, and then uh, she she couldn't walk after she had a nap, and so I actually asked her uh, what is her feeling on her legs. She actually cannot step down and she suddenly cannot walk. Her left leg has the numbness feeling. Actually, it's not only the left leg. Actually, it's the two legs. When she step on the floor, it's numbness. Um, but she has been using X39 and 49. Okay, these two stem cell related patch and glutathione daily. But I ran out of X49 for a week, and this happened. Okay, and she only patched X39 with glutathione. Okay, and because my mom don't go down uh, to go down very often. So when she's not going down to leaving the house, normally she won't even patch glutathione, but normally I will ask her patch every day. Okay? X39, X49, and glutathione. Then I actually ask her, I test on her feet, uh, and the numbness feeling is not pain, it's numbness feeling. And I actually asked her, what is the kind of food that she take just before she take the nap? And she told me, she went down with the sis, and they took ula, the fried oyster. Okay, and I actually suspect it could be the oyster that caused it because of the could be food poisoning. So I quickly put glutathione at below her bottom, and then I also asked her to actually uh, I also put extra EE and YH. YH is actually glutathione, carnosine, and aeon. These three as a triangle at her left knee, because after a while it's only her left knee that is having the numb. So I did that to see whether she can move. Initially, she cannot even move her left leg. Then after patching, she can move. So I uh so I think that okay, um her problem could be due to muscles and nerve somehow. And my mom has a history of last time she has shingles after taking after taking uh, during the hot weather, and also she took urine, which make it even more heaty. Okay? And the nerve pain lasted for half a year. But as we know, shingles, normally Western medicine cannot. And she already passed the 3 days of treating the shingles. So her shingles actually uh, slowly recovered in 6 months, but she still have that pain. So her nerve problem, okay, uh, happens very frequently uh, due to food, due to the environment. And I also suspect due to some medication, okay, which I will not discuss here. But um, but after patching, her nerve, uh, her leg, the left leg can move. Initially, it cannot move. It's just like paralyzed like that. But she can move. The only thing is when she step down, she can't walk. Okay? She can't walk. She don't have the strength to walk. So I called the ambulance because I think it's better for the doctors to check what happened to my mom. And she was admitted to the normal wards after assessment by doctor. You can see that the doctor is assessing her. She did the test on her feet and all that. And then after that, admitted to normal wards. Okay, normal wards. You can see that I'm still patching her with the EE. Okay, and they did. So she was in normal wards for 2 to 3 days. because they wanted to test her what caused her to be not able to walk. After testing the blood test, urine test, X-ray, and finally the MRI done in 3 days to assess her condition, they scan everything, no abnormality. I wanted to think about healing crisis, okay, for her case, like my dad, okay, but I I feel that it's still related to what she eats, and also uh, she don't like to drink a lot of water, and uh, so the doctor said my mom is acute urinary retention. Okay, but there's no from the urine you can't tell, from the blood you can't tell. But this is what diagnosed, okay, urinary retention, which affect her mobility. But she was discharged on the second because, okay, so before I called the ambulance, I already tell my mom, be prepared to stay in the hospital during Chinese New Year. So that is what happened. Okay, so she was discharged on the second day of Chinese New Year. Okay, now the more interesting is the uh, home recovery. Okay, how she actually gets better and better, because there's nothing the doctor can do. They can't put her on antibiotics. They don't see any uh, food poisoning, that kind of issue. And so I don't know whether is it because I put glutathione, so everything detox out. Okay, uh, but since discharge from hospital, my mom has been using X39 glutathione, and I put Aeon and carnosine at night. The numbness at the bottom of the feet no more. When she stepped on the floor, no more. Okay, and then what I did is, my sis say that I'm very clever to ask my mom to drink 1.5 liters of Evelyn water every day because I make her exercise. So when she drink one bottle of 1.5 liters of Aeon, she go to the restroom almost 10, 10 times per day, more than 10 times per day. So she actually slowly walk, okay, to the restroom. Uh, and I also spray magnesium spray on her left leg to build up her muscles and all that. And I also make sure that the Evian mineral water can actually give her the minerals and electrolytes needed to help her to detox, and also um, and I want her to exercise even at home and go to the toilet. Okay. So, and during one of the trip to Changi uh, to pick up the pet, I met Tiam and also Lawrence there, and a group of brand partners, the uncle's brand partners. They were talking about this protocol, okay, which is X39, 49, and a YH. Okay. They say that one of the brand partners' son actually had a fall, 30 plus, had a fall, and actually um, supposed to go for spine surgery. But in the end, when the dad used this patch, the son actually recover almost without the surgery. So I, I wanted to try on my mom because I think her case is related to nerves or muscle. So I actually try on this. And surprisingly, okay, her numbness subsided quite significant. Previously, her numbness, okay, from bottom of feet no more, but it comes to the calf and the leg, and then the left leg. So, but after patching this, she find that now the numbness only focus at the kneecap, okay? And she can feel that actually become better. So that's why I believe this protocol, okay, is very good for people with nerve and muscle issues. Okay? So this protocol, okay, I would be using for her for a period of time to observe. Okay, so that is about my mom. Next, I would like to ask my sister to join in to share about her testimonial of my niece. Okay. Lillian, can you unmute yourself?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm Lillian. She's Lillian. Jing Long always
Hello.
confuse our name.